How's it going, boys, girls, and squirrels, and welcome to Love in Paradise and God Games. Fit check, I think I actually did pretty well today. I assume God Games is some kind of like Hunger Games style tournament where Odysseus is gonna have to run up on like a gauntlet of different Greek gods. I don't know how that's going to happen. I haven't really figured out what context would have to transpire for him to piss off a full boss rush amount of gods. But that's what I assume God Games is, and therefore, I'm wearing a sweater that depicts the tale of a little bear getting ready for his first big boxing match. And my gizmo bot is a little cowboy, because cowboys often engaged in duels, and he has a little guitar on his back, because this is a musical. You try making a video if it's so fucking easy. I'm also wearing this swords necklace that I've literally never worn before in my life that I think is hopefully going to be pretty fitting for God Games. The worst part about these fit checks is that even though I've thematically tied a lot of stuff together, I don't think they really work as, good outfits. I'm mixing metals, I'm mixing themes. My outfit is cowboy boxing renaissance themed. I can't leave the house like this. You guys want to know what I think God Games is going to sound like as a song? Ask me. Pause the video and in the comments, ask me what I think God Games is going to sound like. Go on. Ask me! Don't be a jerk about it! Do it! This will be fun! Why are you trying to start a fight right now? Here's how I think God Games is going to sound. God Games! God Games! Oh, you know you got game! God Games! Ow, ow, wow! He's got game! God Games! Kinda like if AC/DC did a Phineas and Ferb song. If I'm even close to correct, I'll retire YouTube. I'll retire. It'll be the best prediction I've ever made. I'll pack up my things and end on a high. Literally, I'm about 9 joints in right now. Anyway, the reason I'm talking about God Games so much is because this, along with, I'd say 600 Strike, Get in the Water, and recently, Odyssey or Odysseus, one of those, are my most, recommended songs. Everybody's hyping up God Games. I don't know anything about Love in Paradise, but that's the one we're watching first, so let's get into it. Oh my god, this song has 7.1 million views? Why has nobody told me about this if it's so damn popular? I don't think any other animatic I've watched even comes close to this amount of views. I don't even think I know who Duvet Box is. Maybe I was right. Maybe Epic is in its Disney era, considering the most viewed song is one about love in paradise. Alright, let's get a new song stuck in my head here.
It's been 10 years since I last saw you.
Remember me, I am the infamous.
Get a load of Reminiscious over here, watching a compilation of all of Disney's greatest hits. If she's doing this to remember him fondly, I don't think it's a very good idea. Hey, spoiler Athena, after you left him for being dumb and arrogant, he got dumber and more arrogant. There are a lot of reasons to not like Odysseus. I'm sure all of you have pretty similar ones. I guarantee mine's unique. This man has committed war crimes, sacrificed his own crewmen, killed a baby, and yet for whatever reason, the thing that pissed me off the most was the way he handled the whole Cersei situation. Oh my god, I know I already said this in the Cersei video. Do not... Oh my god, I'm getting pissed off about it. I'm just still not over him being like, I don't mean to tip your scale, but learn. Learn a thing!
Captain,
I have to see her.
but we'll die.
I wanted to cut back to Athena, and she's just like, yeesh, I didn't realize I took all of his wisdom with me when I left. Oh my me. Either that, or she's just like, my god. These are all bangers. Who knew Cersei had it in her? Live out your life as a wraith. Pop off, Scylla. We gotta hang out more.
Morning, sleepyhead, you've been resting for a while.
What a delightful voice. What a perfect way to wake up. Imagine waking up to that voice. That'd be like waking up to a spoonful of honey. What an absolute treat.
Tell me though, who's Penelope?
She's my wife.
Anyways, I've got
That was weird. Like all of that. Like all of that was real weird, right? She gonna turn out to be like a snake monster or something? Is this a goddamn snake person? Have I made another horrible judge of character? Look, at the very least, let me just say, God, I love this singer. What a beautiful singing voice. I just feel like I'm being, like, soothed into a trance here. Regardless of how this character turns out, regardless of the size of the snake monster she eventually turns into, that at least can't be a controversial take, right? That her singer's phenomenal? Watch, can't wait for all of the comments to be like, how could you say that? Her voice actor burned down a hospital!
just you and me, my dear, my love for life. Soon into bed we'll climb and spend our time.
Whoa, moving real fast here, lady. He literally just said that he's married. Is that why that little moment was so strange? Was that just her brain being like, by the way, who's Penelope? Oh, that's my wife. Okay, gonna pretend I didn't hear that. Anyway.
I'm not your man.
What you want here?
Oh, nice. For once, the I'm just a man motif isn't being used to justify a horrible act.
I could kill you where you stand. I'm no pet, I'm a married man.
Oh, handsome, you may try, but last I checked, goddesses can't die.
Yikes, that's scary. That was, whoa, that was a shift. This situation just got a whole lot more tense now that I know she's a goddess. That was sick. That was so tense. That like kind of sent a shiver down my spine. And I love, people are kind of sick. This is such a tangent. This is such a borderline irrelevant tangent. People are kind of sick these days of the like Superman, but if he were evil trope. I don't think I'll ever get tired of it. I love the bit of like, I love a Homelander and Omni-Man. I love the bit of being like, oh, by the way, I'm a god, just so you know. And that shifting a tone to like a 180 degree. Like the way Odysseus goes from like, yeah, you know, I could kill you if I wanted. And she's just like, I don't think you could, even if you wanted. And him really taking that seriously. That's just like good tension to me.
There is no way.
You're mine, all mine.
7 years she's kept you trapped out of your control.
Oh my god, that's why it's taken him 7 years to get back home? This woman's like a human lotus flower. I wonder if he knows it's been 7 years. Or if it's literally like the Percy Jackson casino, where time's like crazy dilated. Like to him, it's like a week, and everyone else, like each week is a different year.
Every friend, I saw them die, and all I hear are
It will be fine,
screams.
dear, come back inside, dear, love of my life, come back.
This is wildly heavy. The tone and atmosphere here are absolutely perfect. Both in the song and in the animatic. I love any time I really feel like the animatic and the song are elevating each other. What a powerful scene. Odysseus going nuts on this cliff, just having a mental breakdown. This god who has him kidnapped on this island, using his trauma and vulnerability to try and manipulate him. If there's one thing this musical does exceptionally well, it's make you feel Odysseus's exhaustion. Mutiny does it incredibly well, so does this scene. Like, I frequently think about that moment in Mutiny where Eurylochus, that bag-opening piece of shit, has his forehead against Odysseus, and he's just like, I forgot the tone, because I have this tone, I have the canonical God Games tone stuck in my head, but it's like, just saying how hungry he is, how tired he is. Odysseus is like, reconsider. I also love how this goddess is so relentless in her advances, and Odysseus, like, has to keep his guard up 100% of the time. Like, literally 30 seconds into this song, maybe, or like 15 seconds into knowing her, she's already trying to pull him into her bed. And so the song immediately alerts you that, like, Odysseus needs his guard up 100%. Like, he needs to be in his own goddamn phalanx. And so seeing his guard slip, even just a little bit, is so stressful because you know she's going to try and capitalize on it.
All I hear are screams.
I love you, my dear. I love our time here. Life would be so much
Just
worse
let
if
me
you
close
had
my
died. Please stay.
Like, hearing her voice drilling past his is so effective. She's so relentless. Like, I feel... Drill is the most apt term I can think of. Like, he's just trying to put up these walls, and she's just burrowing through them. I love this so much.
Please stay away from harm. Stay in my open arms.
Oh, how dare she! How dare she invoke those forbidden words! Oh, how dare she invoke that forbidden face! All of the songs I swore to never listen to again, I have to hear them at the same fucking time, Jorge!
He needs my help.
Oh, I love him calling to Athena like 20 years after their fight. Oh, God, this musical is so good at sorrow. Oh, wow. What a sleeper hit of a song. Sleeper hit. It's got 7.2 million views. I can't believe no one told me about this song. This song's great. The performance is incredible. It's emotional as hell. It tells like a real gripping story. No one's told me about this one. This is a banger. Oh man, I'm just feeling. I just liked it a lot. I don't know. I'm so hot in this stupid sweater. I really don't like how my hair looks. I'm too puffy. Why did my self-esteem just plummet? Just feeling all these emotions right now. And I usually keep them trapped, bottled up, until Jorge comes and rips them out of me. Oh, anyway, I hope everyone's ready for AC/DC's hit single, God Games. By the way, if you enjoy any of this, even a second of it, please consider checking out my Patreon, where you'll get access to dozens of hours of exclusive reaction videos not found anywhere else. My reaction to Sky High, my reaction to Blue Lock, Hell's Paradise, Food Wars, and the Ghost Stories dub. All of those videos can be found on my Patreon, as well as access to my private Discord server, where you can chat with me and thousands of other members of this wonderful community. You'll also get access to all of the live streams I've done in the past and will do in the future. So, if any of that sounds exciting to you, make sure you consider checking out my Patreon, linked in the description below. And now, on to the next one. Oh, right, I forgot I have to talk about this. So, there are two God games that are absolutely neck and neck in terms of popularity. I put out a poll asking you guys which God games I should watch, assuming it'd be Neil Illustrator. I was shocked that GG won. Not because GG's not phenomenal. GG's the GOAT. But because Neil Illustrators just has more views. I'm realizing now that Neil's is way older than GG's, so that actually makes sense. But GG's won, so I'm going to be reacting to GG's, and I think what I might do, I've been lacking on doing live streams lately. I plan to do live streams where I watch all of the alternative animatics for the songs I've already covered. But what I think I want to do here is actually jump back and forth between, or not back and forth, but I'm going to give you two reactions, essentially. I'm going to watch GG's as, like, my real reaction to the song itself, and then I want to see what Neil did with it. So, please enjoy this very special little double feature here. Flash warning. Let's go. That's how you know this is going to be a banger.
Father, God King, rarely do I ask for favors.
I'll be honest, If my child walked into my bedroom addressing me as Father, God King, odds are I'm doing that favor. Knight takes bishop, checkmate, Athena. What can I do for you?
Divine intervention, is that what you seek? To untie apprehensions that were placed on that Greek.
Jesus Christ, Zeus, it's your daughter asking you for a favor, not Ash Ketchum rolling up to the Elite Four. You can chill with the theatrics. Dude, if my dad were that big, I would be asking for uppies every single time I saw him. Regardless of what we're talking about, regardless of my age, me want uppies.
For a man full of shame, but if he's worth the risk of going under, why not make it a game?
If I win, I get uppies. If you win, I spare Odysseus. If I lose, I get uppies. I'm not picking you up, Athena, you're an adult. No, I'm just a baby. So is this gonna be more like a god-based combat tournament? Or an episode of Judge Judy? Regardless, I am very excited about what's about to go down. I'm a little concerned and a little confused as to how it's all gonna fit within a 5-minute long song, but I'm absolutely here for it.
Who's them?
Apollo! Hephaestus!
God, I love a boss rush. Let's fucking go. This is legitimately everything I want out of a Greek story. This is so hype. The way Zeus said Hephaestus was so sick too. It's like he's trying to pitch this as a game show to stream on Olympus Plus.
Aphrodite! Ares! Hera!
Look, these are really cool designs. This art's incredible. I do really want to see how Neil handled the gods, though. Neil's put up some of the coolest, some of the sickest, most unique god character designs I've ever seen. I'm gonna go check those out.
Hephaestus! Aphrodite!
Oh, turns out they were horny about it. That checks out. Wow, love that I praised Neil for having the sickest Zeus and Poseidon designs I've ever seen. And then she gets to Aphrodite and she's just like, all right, first things first, gonna draw some hands over her boobs, and I'm done. Next god.
Bring it.
Apollo. Although I'm a fan of catchy songs, so with so many sirens gone.
Oh, it's God Court. It's God Court and a tournament. It's a god courtament! I don't understand though. Where's Judy, the Greek goddess of judgment?
I think Cody's in the wrong.
They were trying to do him worse. All he did was reimburse them.
Apollo looks like such a dick just plucking his little harp at her, doesn't he? Doesn't he? He looks like he's barely paying attention to her and just trying not to giggle the entire time. Can't wait for that comment to bite me in the ass. Me and Apollo aren't really on good terms lately.
Now they'll tread with caution first to live another day and sing another verse.
If that's true, release him.
That's not true. That's like not true, right? He murdered them. He chopped their tails off and threw them into the ocean to drown. He killed all the sirens, didn't he? I also like how Athena catching herself up on all of Odysseus's journeys was actually her, like, prepping for court. That's so fun.
Hephaestus!
Trust is not given, is forced. Why should I give in my support?
That's so sick. I love how he just completely alters the landscape. I love that in this animatic, each god comes with their own color scheme and arena. That's super cool. You know I love seeing a boss arena, and I love how each god warps the landscape with their presence. That's just a cool, unique thing that it feels like Gigi is bringing to the table with this animatic. Like, the character designs extend beyond just the character's physical appearance. It's like, how can I also make the landscape part of their character design? I want to see what Neil did with Hephaestus now, though.
Hephaestus!
Trust is not given, is forced.
Let's go, Hephaestus! You're damn right he has a mech! Classic Neil illustrator shenanigans. Just a great sense of scale.
Did you forget they failed to listen? He was betrayed and then imprisoned. But if you make the right decision...
Oh, that was sick. The fucking rotating camera and like weird perspective was so cool. The hammer coming in from behind and then like the reveal of Hephaestus just as he catched it was so sick. I also loved her running this little gauntlet. All of that was so cool.
You're a little high and mighty. Odysseus claims to love his mother, but let her die of a broken heart.
I like this design. Again, I think I like it in combination with her arena, though, more so that, like, if you take her out of the arena, it becomes a less striking design. I really like the dress. The mirror room is sick, though. Just, like, similar to what I said about Hephaestus, like, I love that when thinking of the character design, it's not just the character's physical appearance. It's what like, landscape they would inhabit as well.
You're a little high and mighty. Odysseus claims to love his mother, but let her die of a broken heart.
You know, there used to be more sport in getting me to simp over a character. This is literally just a naked woman. How's that fair to me? What are you doing, Neil? You gave her a lower-rise waistband than Shell from The Road to El Dorado. You can't just cheat like this. At least give me a fighting chance here. Didn't comment on this before. Oh my goodness, Athena's awesome looking here. She's great looking in Gigi's as well. I really like the, like, beady little god eyes between her mask, or behind her mask. I love Athena's ginormous hair here. Especially because it's really reminiscent of Zeus. You know, like, she's got this striking, like, cloud-like mane. You really see how she's Zeus's daughter, and I think that's really cool. I love when animated characters show familial resemblances. I always think that's really impressive. I also just love a fucking big-haired character. That's why I love Zeus. That's why I love Athena. Just, I don't know, there's something so powerful looking about her. Also, last comment on this section, Aphrodite's voice is so sick. I love whatever, like, voice changer thing they have on it, or, like, filter they have on it. It kind of reminds me of Kesha a little, specifically from Hell of a Boss.
He was busy fighting.
More like busy spiting. The Cyclops let him feel the pain that his mother felt and wrought.
Oh, that was sick. That was so cool. I loved her coming out of the mirror. I also weirdly love how short she is. I guess everyone's this short compared to Athena. I don't know, this frame, I guess the one just before this, let me get back to it. This, like, in the way that I was like, oh, Athena feels powerful in Neil's version, Aphrodite looks powerful right here. She looks like a Zula. I love her coming out of the mirror, too, because I love the insinuation that Aphrodite is perception as well. I'm sure that's not what this is implying, but you know, some days you look in the mirror and you're like loving what you see. You're like, oh my God, you're looking great today. And then other days you're like, how can anyone stand to look at you without throwing up? My God, put a bag on. You know that feeling, right? You guys know that feeling, or should I go talk to a therapist? Anyway, I love the idea that Aphrodite is the one who controls that. Like, she's everyone's mirror image. This doesn't, I don't know if this makes any sense, but I like the idea that, like, Aphrodite is everyone's reflection, and for whatever reason decides whether or not you're going to look good to you.
Please reconsider this.
Really, Athena? These old tricks?
I like how Athena had an actual argument for all of the other gods, but with Aphrodite, she's just like, okay, good points, Aphrodite. Here's a counter, though. Please? Aphrodite had such an airtight defense that Athena just had to resort to begging. Like, that's so wild.
Ares!
She said that, like, Ares is the Greek term for the word brain freeze, didn't she? Yo, have you guys tried the new Frozen Baja Blast? Ares! Ares! Also, once again, sick fucking arena for Ares. Sick arena, really cool design.
Ares!
Whoa! Love sword! God, I love Ares' design. I love his weird, beady little eyes inside of the helmet. Wow, that's crazy. What a monster. I love Ares looking like an absolute savage of a human being. That's super cool.
What kind of sick coward holds back his power while his friends get devoured? He didn't even fight Scylla, didn't even try to kill her.
Yo, Ares has bars. This is the best part of the whole song. This is not what I expected Ares to sound like, but this dude's voice is so badass.
Hides inside a wooden horse to get the job done.
It's Aeolus! It's Aeolus and Hermes! Give me a weird, inhuman laugh, Aeolus! Give me a classic ah-ha-ha! Dude, also, I love that bit. I know I'm sounding repetitive, but this has been the best arena yet. I love seeing Odysseus running away through the reflection of the swords. So just real cool shit.
Never handles things up front, pathetic and weak like his son!
Did Ares just fucking smack Athena with her own owl? I love how aggressive his form of singing is. He's relentless. He's like a bad roommate just drilling you for forgetting to do chores. Ares wanted me to water his garden. I'll do it after my shower.
How does this sick coward take another shower before he waters my flowers? Perhaps he's forgotten his chores, perhaps he wants to do more. How does he not care? He's pissing off Ares, staining my table with cherries. Maybe this dog is just blind. Maybe he should try replacing his shoes with mine. Come on, Danny. We talked about this.
They're grapes!
Hold your tongue now, here's my friend, and tell your lover that a broken heart can mend.
Oh, pop off, Athena! Dude, has anyone considered that Athena is actually very baby girl? Has anyone considered that she's just whittle small? I love her big defense being his son's my friend. That's so sweet. I also love how she's talked to Telemachus for maybe like 5 total minutes, and she already considers him her best friend. Like, that's adorable. The frozen lightning in the background is also just so sick. All of this is so sick.
Hey, baby. So many heroes, so many tales.
Hey, Hera. Love this weird 70s vibe you're bringing to the song.
He's got the mind of a genius, he's pretty skilled with words. You can do better than that. He's kind of funny.
He's kind of funny is a hilarious defense for King I got 100% of my men killed Odysseus.
This is the trial of Odysseus. How does the defendant plead?
Not guilty, Your Honor. My client has the mind of a genius, and to snuff out such a bright mind would be a sin upon the world.
Okay. Prove it.
What?
Prove that he has the mind of a genius.
He's pretty skilled with words.
That's it?
He's kind of funny.
Kind of funny.
Okay, Athena, can I talk to you for a second? What are you doing?
Panicking. Is it obvious?
Yes, it's super obvious. This is a disaster.
I don't know. I'm not a lawyer.
You're supposed to be proving that I'm innocent.
Well, I can prove you're kind of funny. Look at you. You didn't even wear pants to court.
I'm Greek. This is normal.
All right, you two, just stop. Closing statements now. Please.
All right. New plan? Uppercut. Now.
Uppercut Zeus and Athena, please.
No one beats me. No one wins my game. Bring her.
Let's go! I was hoping for a reprisal of Thunderbringer. Dude, Gigi's really popping off when it comes to these backgrounds and effects. The sense of scale here is so good.
Show her I'm the judgment call, the one who makes the kingdom fall.
Holy Holy shit, he got a new form! That's so sick. I love the idea of the gods having, like, super god forms. He does kind of look like a Kirby boss, though, doesn't he?
The one who makes the kingdom fall!
Alright, well, that was just straight up animation. That wasn't even an animatic anymore. Great work, Gigi. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Full color? This has to be breaking some sort of animatics-based law, right? You can't be bringing a full color to this shit. You're setting the bar too high. That was weird. That was jarring. I've never seen an increase in quality be so jarring. She looks awesome. I didn't know the plume on her helmet was blue. It weirdly adds a ton. I really love the color scheme of Athena here. Oh, new form! Holy shit, it's Harpy Athena! It's Harpy Athena! Great, now I want Harpy Athena to go up against Kirby boss god form Zeus. All of this is so sick. All of this is incredible. The dynamic camera movement, the sense of scale. God damn.
Oh, please let him go.
Oh my god, he rocked her. Oh, she took his hand off. Is that how Poseidon lost his hand? Is Athena just up in Olympus cleaving wrists? Great face. Incredible spear throw. All of that was anime and hype as hell.
Let him go. Please let him go.
That's super interesting. That was really... That's so interesting. What a huge difference in interpretation between the two animators. I really like that. I kind of like this a little bit more because it's such a cool reminder that she is Zeus's daughter and that he was being a huge dick by, like, making her fight this gauntlet, even though you could even interpret it, like, you could do another interpretation of, well, maybe, I was gonna say you could do another interpretation of God games, where you're like, none of them ever fought anybody, like, they're just arguing, because it's all just Athena pleading her case, but Zeus definitely fights Athena, like, he doesn't give an argument, he just does his whole Thunderbringer thing again. So there's not really a way to be like, oh no, they just also debated. I like her hugging him. And I like the interpretation that the please is like a please dad rather than like please stop hurting me, you know? That's really interesting. I really like that I did both of these animatics. And that was cool. Not something I can do all the time, though. This took a while. Anyway, God games. Sick stuff. If I had one grievance, I found Athena's arguments to always be worse than the arguments the other gods were giving. And maybe it's just because I know, like, the truth behind them all. Not that she was lying, but, like, I've been with Odysseus and his arrogant, hubris-ridden ass, so maybe I'm biased to be like, he kinda deserves it. Hephaestus being like he sacrificed his whole crew, and she's like, yeah, but there's people he hasn't sacrificed. That's a little... I don't know if she won that one, but otherwise, I guess, my only other silly complaint is that I wish this was, 15 minutes long. And that's a good complaint to have, you know? Like, if you're gonna introduce, 5 gods I've never heard before, Like, I want Aries to have, like, 7 songs, you know? Aries went so hard. Aries was great. I really liked Aphrodite's singer, too. Aphrodite and Aries were my favorite in terms of, like, new voices. And man, what a bummer that this is probably the only time I'm gonna get to hear both of those characters. But, like, I don't mean to be, like, negative on the song. This is still, like... You know, every song in Epic is A tier and above, I'd say. I say that now, and then I'm inevitably gonna do a tier list where I have to actually put my money where my mouth is. But regardless, great song. Athena doing... The Aries chunk makes this like an S tier song, honestly. I like the reprise of Thunderbringer, just because Luke Holt's got like an incredible Zeus voice. But like... Aries was so cool, and then Athena's like, hold your tongue now. I almost never want to, like, recreate Athena, because Teagan's too good at singing. And Athena's just really won me over character-wise. Like, I'll eat those words. She's really, really charming. I love her friendship with Telemachus. I love her defending him, and I love her, like... I don't know, Teagan just brings such a badass edge to her songs. Teagan really knows how to hit a growl. And Jorge knows how to make Athena, like, funny, badass, and really charming, and just charismatic. Like, that please is really charming at the end of Neil's, when it's more of a, like, please, Dad, like, just do me this favor. That's really sweet. I really like, I do like... It's kind of funny. Just layers, man. Sorry this is going on for so long. I'm just like, I think I didn't realize how actually excited I was about these two. Oh my god, I listened to 2 songs today, too. Love in Paradise is awesome. I don't know that voice actor's name, but this girl, this is God Games again. She knocked it out of the park. Love the colors in Love in Paradise. This Love in Paradise looks sick. Virus AP. Talk about some big hair. Love this character design of both Odysseus and... I don't know if I ever got this girl's name. Got to see more Elf Athena, I think. I think that looked like Elf Athena. Yeah, this one was so emotional. What an emotional double feature we've had here. Oh, I do know Duvet Box. They did Little Wolf. That makes sense. Duvet Box. Fucking... Man, not nearly enough subscribers on Duvet Box, because they gave us the awesome Little Wolf animatic, the awesome character design of that, like, one asshole character. This is a great design for the island goddess. Dude, give Duvet Box a subscribe. Subscribe to Duvet Box, subscribe to Gigi, subscribe to Neil. Everyone's getting it. Color palettes were all spectacular here, especially this. I love the cold mixed with the warm. Oh man, I feel like, not to get sappy, the reason this outro is so long, and I know I'm really yapping, like this is probably the worst I've ever yapped. I feel like, maybe I'm losing my mind. Right now, I have the same excitement as like talking to a friend you haven't seen since high school. And where you're like, it's getting late, and you're really tired, and you're like, you know, I want to get home. I probably should get home. I shouldn't get home when the sun is rising, like it's 4 a.m. I should probably wrap this up. But you know you're probably not going to see them again for like another year or two, and you just want to keep reminiscing. I'll see you guys again. I'll see you guys in the next video, but I won't get to talk about Love in Paradise and God Games in the next video, you know? Like, I'm trying to, like, hold on to being able to still gush about God Games. Because the second I turn off the camera, I don't get to be this openly excited about it. Huge thank you and shout out to Teagan Earley, Earle Gresham Jr., and Luke Holt for lending their voices to this project. I really appreciate you guys a ton, and make sure you follow them all on their social media accounts, which will be linked in the description below. Everyone that I've had the pleasure of interacting with from this cast has been unbelievably sweet. You guys are all so incredibly talented and kind and funny. Make sure you follow them all to keep up with all of the amazing stuff that they're doing. Teagan, for example, has a meet and greet coming up in Chicago on May 23rd, so make sure you follow her to keep up with details on that. Luke Holt, who voices Zeus, does a ton of streaming on Twitch. He's super funny, super charismatic, very entertaining. Make sure you follow him there. And Earle Gresham Jr. has his own YouTube page that I will be also linking in the description below. Thank you guys all again so much, and I hope you guys enjoy the little skits that I've been able to put together because of their generosity. Anyway, though, I'm being ridiculous. If you guys like the video, please consider subscribing and liking and all that and commenting. And I will see you guys next time. I'm gonna go bother somebody else about these songs.
Hold on to me, baby, won't you come